first of all, the business model that we operate in itself is a challenge. So, um, for example, I'm sure you know what are the challenges in organizing one single marriage. Now, this is like organizing 100 marriages at the same time. So, all your problems are multiplied into 100, and everything is important to everyone. So, I'm so glad, even though we have so much of challenges, we have a great team of young people working with this company, trying to do their best to sort everything out. And one thing that we are known for is, even though there's been challenges on every single event, but everybody likes the team because we don't like to say no for anything. So we know the challenges, but in terms of the market as such, whatever we could is within our hands. I mean, we try to see what best we can do, but things which are not within our hand, there's nothing much that we could do. So that is exactly the reason why, in fact, a business model like this, is needed in a real estate segment, because the whole real estate sector is so unorganized. And so we do our best to get the industry organized. So obviously, in terms of the market, yes, there is a lot of challenges. Our sales cycle is generally 3 months on any given event, but keeping in mind the scale of this event, we knew this event is going to be big this year, because we had the similar kind of like vibes from a lot of clients last year itself who attended, that next year should be much bigger. So we knew for us to put something like this, we need to basically double the time that we are working on. So yeah, it took us 6 months. Instead of 6 months might sound too small, but it's 6 months including the days and nights. There has been so many nights that we've actually continued to work. It's only because we ourselves know the kind of expectations that we are setting in the market. Because if you take even this event now that a lot of people have attended, if you give the same thing to them next year, they're not going to be happy with it. So every single time we need to keep raising our standard from what we deliver. That's one good thing about IDE as a company. For us, we're not the traditional company which organizes these regular conferences, exhibitions. So we always want to make event as an experience, and not just just a benefit of networking or just a re-education platform. It should be an overall experience. Like for example, we've gone on so many trips in our personal life, but there are always those favorite trips. This one trip that I really enjoyed. So that's how we always see our events, because people who attended our events have actually attended a lot of other events as well. So attending events is something that happens quite often to them. So we want to make sure that they remember attending an IDE event. So that's the reason why, if you see from the smallest of the thing, we try to see what can we do different. So everything, when you compare us to other companies who organizes events, the first question that we ask is, what can we do to not replicate the same thing and do something different? When you compare other events to the events that we organize, there's not much of interaction between the clients and the organizers. There's only a few specific people who are involved with the operations perspective who actually interact. But with us, we have something called as an account manager, which is the biggest secret about our events. So we have somebody from IDE who's like an account manager for a group of people. So that kind of helps them to build relationship with our team. And since we are young, that kind of helps us also, to interact with them, build that relationship with them, and they like the energy what they see. And to be more honest, all these are things that these guys who've been part of the event had something in mind, that maybe they wanted to attend an event of this sort, maybe they wanted to experience something like this, but there was nobody to do something. So when they found us, it became a mutual benefit. They started enjoying their time with us, and we also started enjoying working for them and trying to challenge ourselves and keep them always looking forward to attend our events year after year. To be honest, when we started off 4 years back hosting events, we actually started off with like about 20 to 40 suppliers, trying to match them with 20 to 40 buyers. But if you see now, we have like about close to 120 suppliers versus 120 buyers. So for us as a company, this was a big learning experience to handle so many number of people at one shot. Generally, if you see, we have like close to 10 or a 15-member team that travels per event, but this time we have a 30-member team that has traveled. It's just not one or two, but everything has been a learning experience, because first of all, coordinating with 30 people is a task. Because the moment you say a few people go stand there, you have 15 other people who are doing something else. So everything was a learning experience. But one thing that we've tried and we've been appreciated, but at the same time we feel something that we can do much better is the stage setup. So if you've seen the stage, keeping in mind that 5th of June is the World Environment Day, we wanted to refrain ourselves from doing a regular flex stage setup. So we've tried something new where we've used cardboards, recyclable material, to actually come up with a stage. And the final outcome was good as we expected. But now that we've seen it live, we've actually learned to use cardboards in so many different ways, which we never thought we could use them. With respect to the clients, it's very difficult to satisfy people in India, but once you satisfy them, they will stick with you. They will stay with you, and they will want to be with you forever. As we speak, we have a team back in the office who's working on another event which is going to be hosted in Italy, which is, again, as a company, for us, it's a new concept that we are trying. Unlike the 7th edition Hotelier Summit, that is a different concept again, where you have buyers from all over the world, who we are taking them to Italy. So working on, right from arranging the visas for people from different countries, getting to know how a visa works in each of the countries, the logistics. And in Italy, we have something called as the factory visit, which is happening. So we're going to be taking about 100 plus companies to each factory. So that's going to be a nice experience. And we also have a lot of manufacturers that we haven't even heard of that we're going to be connecting them with. So the team is already working on it. So as we leave Mumbai, we have Italy that we have to start preparing for. We are young people. I mean, we have so much to succeed in life. So with the work life that we have, so what we do is we work for 6 months, we take a break, and then back for 6 months and another break. Thank you very much.